If you are the CEO of a listed company and you use inside informations about your company to make money on its stock, you go to jail. What you just did, it's a crime called insider trading. Oh, and just to be clear, you also go to jail if you pass the information to a relative and they make money from it. However, there is one category of people who don't go to jail even if they commit insider trading. American politicians. The story is old as American itself. For as long as we can remember, American politicians have been speculating on financial markets and making tons of money. Richard Burr, in January 2020, sold almost $200,000 of shares after being briefed by the intelligence about the severity of the coronavirus. On the same day, just hours after his sale, the White House announced a ban travel from China. Perfect timing, given that soon after, the stock market crashed due to the news he had in advance. Ro Khanna, who became known for speculating on AbbVie stock, a pharmaceutical company, while sitting on a committee pushing to lower drug prices. To the accusation, Mr. Khanna responded with this.
I don't trade at all. It's my wife's money, which I have no legal rights to. It's before we were married, and I don't tell her what she can do with her money prior to marriage.
The most famous case, however, is a woman, Nancy Pelosi. Thanks to trading, she accumulated a fortune of over $250 million, with an annual performance exceeding plus 50%. Skill or insider trading? Considering she bought Tesla stock just before the announcement of electric vehicle subsidy and Nvidia, before semiconductor sector funding was announced, you be the judge. Luckily, in 2012, President Obama stepped in. Disgusted by this situation, Obama passed the Stock Act. This act explicitly prohibited members of Congress and other public employees from trading based on non-public information acquired through their work, aiming to prevent insider trading by those with privileged access to confidential data. This Stock Act requires politicians to publicly disclose any stock purchases or sales within 45 days of the transaction. If they fail to do so, they can be fined up to $200. I know guys, $200, it looks like a joke, isn't it? Okay, this conflict of interest is wrong. But here at Forecaster, we are not here to moralize. We are here to make money on the stock market. Julius Caesar used to say, if you can't beat your enemy, make him your friend. So, starting from today, you can see all the American politician trades inside the Forecaster terminal. Let me show you. As all the other tools we have in the Forecaster terminal, you can reach the new tool here from the menu. And guys, we are happy to introduce you to the US government tracker. From today, we can track every single politics, United States politics trade, and we can have a picture of what's happening in the insider trading activity of the Senate, the United States Senate. You can see all the trades made by the politicians. So for example, we can see that the first in the list is a sell trade of JP Morgan Chase stocks made by Mr. William Keating, which is Massachusetts from the Democrat Party. It's a small amount, as you can see, because it's an amount between $1,000 and $15,000. So it's not huge. But what is interesting is that if you click here on this button, you can go directly on the page where you can find all the trades regarding the single share. So in this case, for example, of course, you will find William Keating trade, okay? But if you scroll down the page, you can find all the other trades. And both in this specific stock page and in the previous one, you can filter the trades by their volume. So for example, would you like to see only trades above 100K? Easy. You can select above 100K and you have only the trades above 100K. And this is the same also here in this page. You can, for example, go above 100, and as you can see, also the chart will update with only the trades above 100K. Now we need a real example. Let's have a look to Microsoft shares. As you can see from today, you can jump directly in the politician page. We go directly. Of course, you will always find the fundamentals, the seasonality, the overview, and everything. But as you can see, we have a new layer, which is the politics. Look, it's very interesting watching what's happening on the big shares we have on the market, because look, for example, it was Q4 in 2021 when politicians sold 32 million shares of Microsoft. And this happened just before the market started to crash, and the market had a crisis that went on for at least 2.5 years. So it's strange not to think that these guys, something that probably we don't know. Maybe they knew that the Federal Reserve was telling to all across the globe that the economy was shrinking. We don't know, but they did something really strange. They sold these shares when they were on the top. So it's very interesting. It's something we can monitor and we can use in order to complete our picture on what to do on a share. If we go, for example, here in the Q4 in 2023, we see something really interesting. We see that this guy bought a massive quantity of shares in Microsoft exactly before the announcement of the investment by Microsoft in OpenAI, the creator of ChatGPT. So it's very, very interesting. Let's have a look to Nvidia, one of the most in-hype share of the market. At the moment, they are buying. They are buying a lot. We have huge long trades on Nvidia, and this is why I think it's very strange to think that Nvidia can go down in the next month. Because look, this guy who know exactly what's happening in the United States and all around the world, they know something, and probably they know that Nvidia will continue to grow. And this is why they are buying massive quantity of Nvidia shares. If we go here, for example, and we select only the trades above 100K, we can see definitely they are investing heavily in these shares. And this is why I think we can see Nvidia skyrocket again, because actually in the Q3, nobody is selling. Nobody is selling one share. This is why I think they are accumulating a lot. And I'm happy because I'm accumulating Nvidia too. And I think that Nvidia is a good position for the long run in order to stay on the wave of artificial intelligence. But this is a very good confirmation. Another very interesting case, talking about American politician trades, is PayPal. You know for sure that PayPal had a tough moment starting from 2021. And look, when the price of the share dropped here, politicians started to heavily buying this share. This means that they bought all the time here, very close to the minimum. So if we combine this information, the trade by the politics, and for example, we combine the fundamental analysis where we can find an undervalued share, and for example, we go to the overview where we can put the net income on the chart, and we have the confirmation that in the long run, the prices follow the result of the company. Here we have a gap to fill. The share should be at the top, not at the bottom like it is now. And watching the
political position, I really understand that they are looking the same picture I have in my mind. They are doing the same. They are thinking the same of what my analysis do. Many of you guys are asking me to see the situation regarding the politics on Intel. I don't want to show you because it's too interesting. And if you would like to see which is the situation, you can go directly on the Forecaster. And if you are not subscribed to the Forecaster, of course, you can try the software for free. And you have 7 days. You can try the software for free.
It's not a case we introduce this new tool in the Forecaster terminal just 1 month before the United States presidential election. In fact, during this period, politicians are really active on the stock market because many things will depend from who will be the new president. Both candidates, for example, are talking a lot in these days about healthcare. And this is why in the next week webinar, we will deep dive in this sector and we will see what the American politicians are trading in healthcare and pharmaceutical stocks. Subscribe to the Forecaster terminal. If you sign up before the end of September, you also will get the badge Innovator. This means you will be part of the Forecaster terminal community and the price of your subscription will be blocked forever. See you in the next webinar. You can find the link for the subscription to the webinar. It's free in the description.